Well, good morning, everybody. Yes, I have multiple guests with me here today. This is Pickup Lines presented by Gamez Law Firm on a Monday, Spring Break Monday, Spring Break, and we were at Palo Alto College, and it's very quiet around here right now. But we're going to explain why we are here in just a few minutes. This is Pickup Lines presented by Gamez Law Firm and Integrity Roofing and Siding. We are inside the all-electric Lexus 450 RZ. Lexus RZ 450E, courtesy of North Park Lexus of San Antonio, North Park Lexus at Dominion. It's a mouthful.
It's really nice.
But you guys like it so far?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I was showing them the dynamic roof. I always like to push the dynamic roof so you can see all the light that comes in. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
It is.
But no, we're not here to talk about cars, though. We are here as part of a series of episodes with New Frontiers Public Schools. Their website is newfrontierspublicschools.org. And I'll be the first to admit, I am learning stuff with them, and I'm going to learn more today. And these two ladies are going to help me do this. This is Starla Vandenberg and her mother, Holly, in the back seat. It's great to have you guys both here.
Yes.
But we're
Thank
going
you.
No, we're going to talk.
Opportunity.
So you came in from Poteet today, right? That's where you guys live in
Around
Poteet?
Pleasanton.
In Pleasanton?
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to Pleasanton. My in-laws live over there, and so I love my friends in Atascosa County. But let's set up why we are here. We're at Palo Alto College, and a lot of people know about the college and everything, but what a lot of people may not know is that there is another campus, if you will, that operates here at Palo Alto College, and it's the Frank L. Madla Early College High School. You attend that.
Yes, I do.
You are a senior.
Yes.
And breaking news, you are the valedictorian?
Yes.
How great is that?
It's amazing. It's a great feeling.
Yeah. Because you just found out, not too long ago,
yes,
right?
not too long ago. It's because, it's really high competition at my district because we only have about 50 or so students. And despite the heavy competition, we were all very supportive of one another. So when we would find out about a rank during a certain year or a certain semester, we'd be like, "Oh, you got this! You're going near there." But it's family there. I can go on.
I think we're going to blow your mind here today when we tell you about some of the things that are happening here in San Antonio. Again, things that I had no idea were happening, were even possible. Especially if you're a parent out there that has a child, middle school right now or going into high school.
Yeah.
Mom, I can only imagine, Holly, how proud you are to find out that
Absolutely.
that your daughter is numero uno
Yes.
in her class.
Yes.
When you found out, what did you think? I mean,
I cried. I cried.
I cried too.
And just to see the family that she's made with the school district and how hard she's worked, it meant so much, and it was like that surreal moment, oh my gosh, it's happened.
I can't even imagine what that must have been like. So let's talk about what happens here, because you live in the Atascosa County, Poteet area. You attend high school here at Frank L. Madla, which again is on the campus of Palo Alto, and in a couple of months from now, whenever you graduate, not only will you get your high school diploma that everybody in the class of 2024 will get, but you're going to get something else at the same time.
Yeah.
What is that?
I will be getting my associate's degree.
You're getting a high school diploma and an associate's degree on the same night.
Yes.
How did you do that, Starla?
I have Frank L. Madla Early College High School to thank. It's an amazing program. It's a high school, and you're attending college classes combined. It's not prep. You're legitimately on the college campus.
No, we are here right now.
Yeah, we are.
It's a 10-second walk, because you're in these buildings, right?
Yes,
Some of these buildings here that are literally where the library, the Palo Alto College, I think it's the Ozuna Library, is right behind us. And right outside the car, right here, are some of they're like portable buildings that you guys use.
Yes.
So it is possible for you to attend your high school classes with grown adults, college students.
Yes.
What is that like?
It's an odd experience, I'll admit. I remember my freshman year, I started that on Zoom. So that was COVID year. Online.
Yeah, oh my God, what a crazy time.
It was. But I never got, that first year I didn't get the immersive environment of being on campus.
Right.
And so it was all just through camera, through Zoom. And I remember, though, I would be having work in group projects with people, and they would I had my speech class at the time, and we had to do interviews. And I remember one of my partners was interviewing me, and she found out my age. And at the time, I was a freshman. She's like, "You're how old?" Like, I didn't even think of that. So they're finding out your actual age, and then you're with these adults. But I think even though there is that age difference, sometimes you don't notice it in class, especially when you're immersed, when you're just as passionate about education. And then when you're with these adults who are maybe more mature, or they're seeking their education, they're pursuing similar interests. And I think that it really allows you that opportunity to thrive in the academic and social setting.
Okay. So at Atascosa County, it's not like it's right down the street from here. I mean, it's what, 20, 30 minutes away?
About 30.
So let me ask you, Holly, I mean, clearly, I'm guessing she could have gone to Poteet High School or Pleasanton High School, whatever the nearest high school is.
No, we had to go to here. We had to attend Franklin Madla.
But why is that?
Because there's so much opportunity for growth, whether it be social, emotional, scholastically. That's where I wanted my daughter to go. It was very important for me to have her attend as my daughter here at this campus.
And I should mention, you have a younger son, who's in middle school, and he's in the same situation. There is a middle school, the Greg Garcia Early College Intermediate School. So he's an 8th grader.
Yes, and it was the first year it opened, so I was like, I have to get him in. First year, we took him out of Pleasanton Junior High. I was like, it's opening, and he was game. He was excited.
Right.
So he's right down the road, and the plan is, he's going to be here 9th grade.
So how did you hear about this?
My friend from work. I had no idea about this campus. Her niece came here. She was a senior, and it was my first time hearing about it just by word of mouth, and I'm so thankful for that friend to this day.
Yeah, no kidding. And we should tell people, I mean, is it considered...
And this is word of mouth.
Well, no, that's exactly how this happens. And this is considered a charter school, is that right?
Yes.
So you're not paying a gigantic tuition.
No.
You're not cutting a check every month.
It's free. Yes, it's not.
Again.
Yes.
Mind-blowing.
Mind-blowing. Opportunity.
How is this possible? No, So I'm learning a lot about charter schools, and I, just ignorantly used to think, you could only go to this certain school because you live over here, and not realizing all these charter schools were available, much less the fact you could go to one and get a college degree simultaneously.
Yes, she'll have her associates before her high school.
Yes, I get my associates 2 days before my high school diploma.
Yes.
Starla,
People freak out when I tell them that.
I can't take much more,
daughter.
Starla. So you will literally get they will hand you your associate's degree before you get your this is my cousin Julie Zuniga, who's in education in the Del Rio area. She's saying there's over 200 early college high schools across the state of Texas. So again, I'm learning stuff today.
Yay.
So what are you going to do with all of these degrees and all this education, Starla?
Well, I plan on going to Texas Women's University to further my education.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
And from there on, because I seek to become a pediatric occupational therapist.
Oh my gosh, Starla, I don't even have it together as well as you do right now. Where did this come from? You seem to be wise, and you're educated beyond your years. Where did all this come from?
Well, I think it's a combination. I think the first thing is to know is that I've been raised in the family that I have been, and I've seen...
Good parenting, by the way.
Yes.
Good parenting.
And with my family, I've seen them, there's lots of resilience, and I always look at my mom. When I think of resilience that's instilled, I always reflect on my mom, and just the way she's always encouraged me, supported me, the way she's raised me, and always had this open mind.
Yeah.
And then I've also seen the way my family has struggled financially. And then from there on, it's, okay, I want to do better. I want to be able to support my own family.
Yeah.
And if having an education, it gets me to a dream career. If having education, it allows me to support my family in the future. We always joke, you can get your nails done in a couple years when I have my degree and in college. It's just I'll be able to pamper my mom, my family, my dad, my brother.
Pedicures for manis and pedis for everyone.
Yeah. But it's just the way I've been raised. But I also have to credit Franklin Madla because
this place.
Yes, because it does take a lot of maturity, but you grow along with the school, you grow along with the community, I think that
the teachers, the educators,
yes, like especially the
the
educators,
staff, everyone.
Well, I'm told that even Palo Alto College, I mean, they think very highly of the Madla kids that are, okay, I call you a kid. You're practically an adult, but they think very highly of the Madla students here because they realize that you guys have had to, there's no school bus going to Poteet to pick you up every morning or drop you. I mean, so you guys have to drive over here.
Yes.
You have to put in the time, and I can imagine where it would be intimidating sometimes to be in a classroom next to a 30-year-old or a 40-year-old, I mean, for that matter. Your educational experience growing up, I mean, did that play into any of the decision making to
Oh,
put
yes.
Starla in?
I wanted to have her finish and be, part of what I didn't. Or,
Yeah.
I want her to have
Yeah.
those opportunities to grow and just be able to get all her dreams and make them all come true, whatever she chooses.
So I have a high school senior at home right now. I'm a class of 2024 daughter. So are you feeling a little bittersweet about, what are we, March, almost mid-March now?
yes.
Yeah.
So sometimes I reflect and I just start crying
Okay.
because this school, it's more than just a school. It's more than just a community. It's a family. Like unlike any other high school, we don't change, when we change grades, we don't change teachers. The staff here that we have,
Wow,
we have
okay.
the same staff every single year as the high school students. So we have them for several classes, like Miss Canales. I had her for English 1, for English 2. I'm taking women's literature right now with her. You take several courses with these teachers, and they're seeing you grow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like it's
Literally.
It's
yes.
a family.
So-
That's what I always say. It's a family.
It's really difficult for me to say like, oh, I'm letting go.
Okay.
But I'm also very fortunate to be able to say that I have something that I struggle to say goodbye to.
Well, and I would think that you're going to have relationships with these teachers,
Yes.
which doesn't always happen.
Yes.
In
Absolutely.
a typical, gigantic, massive public school setting, because there's only like 130 of you here.
About
It's a
it's
small,
not- it's very
relatively small. Now, I think they would like that number to grow, and maybe after seeing this today, that number will
I
grow.
hope.
But it is just fascinating to me that is possible here, and it's a tuition-free charter school that these things can happen. So you're ready to go experience. Well, I was going to ask you if you're ready to experience college life, but you already are. But like to leave this place and go on to the next chapter.
I am looking forward to it. It's nerve-wracking, I'll admit, but I think that comes with any change, really. Because I will be going off like near Dallas in Denton.
Yeah.
So I have the mindset of, oh, I'm moving away. I'm moving away from the security of my family, from the security of
Right.
this campus, this community that we have all built,
Right.
that we find success in together. But I'm still in the mindset of, oh, I'm leaving them behind. But in truth is, I know I'm not. I still have their support. This was Friday. My principal, Mr. Karaya, he had an assembly that he was hosting, just speaking on behalf of the students.
Right.
And he was discussing how, before he would go on about speeches, oh, you're probably not going to be talking to your high school classmates anymore. But, because that was from his experience at his own school.
Yeah. Sure.
But relating to that compared to our campus, or because our campus is so small, because it's family, it's a
Right.
community, it's built up.
Right.
We have students here at Madla who have graduated and have come back years later to teach here.
I believe that.
And not only that, but they'll be talking to our other staff and they'll be saying that, oh, we still talk to all of our other classmates from Madla. So they all do stay in contact. And that's something that we feel intertwined. We still feel connected even when we depart.
Yeah.
We still are there for each other. We're still each other's support. And I think that's really meaningful to the campus.
That is amazing. All right, so we talked about, obviously the educational thing is next level. It's unbelievable. But a traditional high school experience typically includes extracurricular activities or sports or band or clubs, whatever. Do you get to have that as well?
So, yes, it is a little bit different. We don't have certain things like band, but at our school we do have clubs. So on Fridays you'll be able to join a club. Like, so for example, we have student council. I'm student council president.
Of course
so,
you are. Sure you are. Of course.
So we have our student council. We have an NHS.
Right.
We have a GSA, which is our Gay Straight Alliance.
Okay.
We And then during our club times, we have like D&D club, we have an arts and crafts club, we have a musical club. Like, that kind of changes. Those clubs in particular will change every year or semester. Right. But not only do we have this on campus, we have access to everything at the college.
Literally right here.
Yes, meaning that students can join any theater art program. We have had students on campus that have been in plays at the college. They join their dance teams at the college. Right. They join sports, their basketball. Mm-hmm. And our teachers who attend their plays or games, it's amazing.
Yeah. Great opportunities.
Yeah. I would think, too, that this is a unique student body. It's small, but that it's comprised of students like yourself that have to go the extra literally the extra mile to get over here. I don't know if you're just wired differently. Not to say that you would not have fit in or worked at Pleasanton High or Poteet High, but I don't know. I feel like you guys are maybe wired just a little bit differently.
I think.
In a good way.
Yes.
Am I onto something?
Yeah, no, I think, okay, yes, because I feel like, because I've informed like some of my other friends about their college, high school experience, and I really, it's personable to each individual, and I think for some people, they want to go into their early college, high school, and for others, maybe they feel that they do not want that. Yeah. Because yes, you are getting an education, yes, you are getting to graduate with your degree, but that also comes with a lot of responsibility at a lot earlier age. And I think some students may feel that they want to cling up like more onto like their high school years, because there is a lot of maturity that does come with it.
I get it.
Yeah.
You have to grow up a little faster maybe, and when you're going to the library, it's the college library as opposed to the smaller high school library that you may have had. Holly, if you could speak to any parents that are watching this out there, and I'm guessing there's got to be a parent or two that's going to see this and be like, what are they talking about?
Definitely do your homework.
What would you tell them? Yeah.
Reach out to New Frontiers. There's so much opportunity for your child. You won't regret it. I can honestly say that 100%. It's just so much opportunity, like I said, socially, emotionally, academically. Like, you will be taken care of, and it's as a family. From the moment you step on the campus, even as a parent, when I come up, it's so sociable. It's just, there's so much love and genuinity there with every single person here, and that's what I can say. It's love. And they take care of your child, and they want the best for them, like if it was their own child. That is promote.
No, I'm so sorry. I mean, I just wanted to remind people too that this is happening because obviously Palo Alto College is on one side of town, but at San Antonio College, at SAC, the same thing is happening. That's the Imelda Davis Early College High School. So exactly what they've been talking about
location
is also happening at San Antonio College, if that is geographically closer to you. Yes. And then your son is at the Garcia Early, and that's on Zarzamora.
Right over here, right down the road. Yes, right down the road.
So he'll be coming here next year
as a 9th grader, yes. So I have one senior leaving, but then I have my other child.
So I have two 8th graders.
The family.
I have two 8th graders at home, and middle school can be a little tricky sometimes, to say the least.
Oh, yes.
But the middle school, the New Frontiers middle school that your son is in, what has that experience been like?
It's been great. Academically, they've pushed him harder. And I love that because it's built his confidence. I think he started off with like 2 honors classes, and the second semester they were like, nope, Owen, you're going to go full force. So now he's in all honors classes. And it's like, what? But he's done great. Yeah. Like, they really push you, and they look at you, and they're like, no, you got this. And I always hear stories and stuff about like his history teacher, but it's like family, because they treat you like family. They do a great job when they get their educators.
Well, he's probably seeing Big Sis too, and what she's doing, and thinking, I gotta get with the program here and keep up. This is a tough act to follow here.
Yes, he already
tough act to follow. Please tell me you're gonna have some fun during spring break.
Yeah, so we have had the plan of traveling to Denton to visit.
College visit.
Yeah, college visit, university visit. So that will be coming up. I'm really excited about that because I'll get to see another community that I'll be joining.
Yeah. Okay. So if I come find you 5-10 years from now, 1, do you think you'll be back here in San Antonio? And 2, what would you ultimately like to do? If you could handpick your career, which you probably could do, actually. Well, what do you think you'd like to be doing?
Well, as I mentioned before, I'm going to Texas Women's
Right,
University. They have an amazing occupational therapy program, so I would like to become a pediatric occupational therapist. I do want to go further in my career, though. Like, I want to go to my doctorates. So that's far. So I still need to comprehend, okay,
I don't know. It may not be that far at the rate you're going.
So I'm still comprehending, okay, how many years is that going to take me? Then, through OT school.
All the calculations.
But having considered that, in my future, I would like to be at particularly either a clinic or a hospital working as a pediatric OT. In terms of places, it really depends what opportunities await me, but I do know that I do love the community of San Antonio. I feel very close and connected to this, and it's again, here it's family. It's like you see people and you know them, or it's you have that security together.
Yeah, I love it. All right, so when you're not studying and running student council meetings and thinking about college and all that, what do you like to do for fun?
I have a lot of interest. So I do find an outlet in writing and as well as drawing. And that's been with me since I was really little. I have like little fictional stories that I kind of seek outlets in. And I also love to, like, music is a big therapy for me. I just like listening to music. And then, I mean, I was also a band kid in middle school. Yeah? Yeah. I played the French horn. But, video essays are another thing as well.
Video essays?
Yes.
Okay. I like that.
It'll be like either analysis of a character, or it'll be about a show, or it'll just be about writing, or, I geek out.
No. Well, hey, listen. If you're a geek, then those are the ones that usually do really well later in life. So, no, that's fantastic. And I just see you back here smiling ear to ear. I mean, I'm
so proud.
I can only imagine.
I'm a proud mama.
No, yes. I mean it's just amazing to see that these things are happening right here in San Antonio, and it's available to any or Atascosa County for that matter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone. I mean, you don't have to live in the Bexar County area. That's
You're not
the great
restricted
part.
by geography.
And that was one of my biggest concerns. I was like, but I'm in Atascosa County, and they don't have anything out here like this. And so my friend was like, no, just apply, because it's open. Yeah,
in the smaller, rural communities, it's probably difficult to set up something on this magnitude, but yes. I mean, and it's great that Palo Alto and SAC have embraced you guys.
Yes,
and unbelievable.
An amazing opportunity. I remember the night we applied. I don't know. I even cried applying when she applied, when we did our admission. So
yeah, and I don't feel like you've lost any of the high school experience. And nothing. It's even a bigger, greater experience.
That's how I feel.
The relationships she's made with other students.
I
mean, those friends that you have, and the bonds that she's created with the educators, and it's just been phenomenal. Like, it's a family. Every day when I drop her off, I know she's in great hands.
Yes.
That's great. The time I pick her up.
Well, and I know it's a sacrifice to be able to drive back and forth over here, but I mean, clearly it's paid off.
It's worth every mile.
That just makes me feel good. Gives me all the feels, like I like to say. So we want people to see this and realize that the enrollment period, I mean, it's open, and this is something that if you want to consider, you certainly should. New Frontiers publicschools.org is the website, and I'm told they have room for more Starlas and more kids over here, but you follow the Palo Alto College calendar, right? So you have the week off, right, like all the other cool kids do and everything. So my gosh, that's anything else that you have on your bucket list that you want to check off?
I think, and there's also traveling that I would like to do. Right, as of right now, I also am working with, like, going to Washington D.C. again, because our school, like, they host these events where we travel.
I like that.
And then also New York is in that package, so I have
Washington and New York.
I have that on my bucket list to go, and then additionally just being able to even to travel outside the country and experience the different environments, different cultures, different communities as well. I think
whole world.
Gonna have to remember her name. Have to remember Starla Vandenberg when she's president of the United States or something in a few years or whatever. That's pretty remarkable. I'm almost at a loss for words, if I'm being honest, because I'm so thrilled to know that this is possible and to see, like, you're a living, breathing example. That'd be one thing if we sat up here and talked about it, but you're a living, breathing example of what's possible and everything. So happy for you.
Thank you.
If you're just joining us, by the way, so this is Starla Vandenberg and her mother Holly, but she's the valedictorian.
Yes.
Number one. So I'm guessing you could have had your pick of many colleges or universities. And you said Texas Women's University,
Yes.
right? So was there a specific reason you zeroed in on that place?
Well, the first reason is because of my career, occupational,
Right.
when I get into occupational therapy, they have a really reputable occupational therapy program.
Yeah.
Like when you do research on the OT programs, they're one of the top schools that comes out.
Yeah.
And then additionally, they're very much so women-led. And I think being able to join another community that is very much oriented towards providing women an education, offering like leadership positions, and being able to see women thrive, that's a community I want to actively be in. I think that
Good for you.
that brings me joy, being able to see other women be successful and get towards their own dreams.
I like it. I can get with that. I'm just, like I said, hopefully it comes through on camera. I'm just so thrilled for you and happy to see your success and realize that what is possible. And it's all here at Palo Alto or at San Antonio College or whatever the case may be. Again, this episode today is part of a series that I'm doing with New Frontiers Public Schools. Soon, we were talking about your teachers. We're going to have one of your teachers sitting right here as part of this series just to kind of further educate, if you will, and tell people about what's happening and how they're molding and shaping Starla's and just fantastic stuff. Do you have any final thoughts? If you could look directly in the camera and speak to parents or students out there who might be having a rough time in their educational journey and realizing, hey, this could be the place for them, what would you tell them?
So with Franco Madla, or with any early college, high school experience, it's definitely worthwhile. It's definitely a community that I thrive in, that I see others in this school at early college, high schools, or communities thrive in. And if you are able to have the opportunity to research different early college, high schools, if you are able to have your child attend, if your child is able to find out about any early college, high school, I definitely would advise it. And I think I'll admit, there is a common intimidation of, oh, but I'll be going into high school and I'll be taking college classes with adults. And it's a nerve-wracking experience, but from my own personal experience, having been at an early college, high school for 4 years, you're building more community. You're building associations with your professors as well as your high school instructors, and you're getting towards your associate's degree, or you're getting towards college credit. You're getting that early advantage in your college education. And even though there is that intimidation, if you might think, oh, it's going to be really strict, it's nerve-wracking. I went in with that same mindset. I went in thinking, okay, it's amazing because I'll get my college education in high school, but I also have the concern of how difficult is this going to be?
Right.
And there are plenty of challenges, but I think I went here for the college education, but I stayed because of the community it offered me, because of the emotional growth that an early college, high school is able to provide me with. It's able to allow me to grow with. And I think if you have the opportunity to research or send your child to an early college, high school, they're able to grow in both scholastically, both socially in a different environment, as well as emotionally.
Lots of growth.
I was going to ask you if you had anything else to add, but I think she covered it all.
She covered my part. Yes.
Well, listen, if nothing else, New Frontiers Public Schools should have you come on and do a testimonial, or you're such a great example of what's happening, everything. When you win the Nobel Prize or whatever, or run our president of the United States, don't forget about me, okay? That's all I ask.
Of course
Just
not.
remember our time together here in the car.
Absolutely.
I'm so grateful for your time. Yes. In the middle of your spring break, you could have been doing a million fun things right now, and you came and hang out with me.
This was fun.
I like the way you think, because I think it's fun too. I'm not the only one. Yeah. So proud of her, and I know you are as well, and just thrilled for both of you.
Thank you.
This is fantastic. And you know how I feel about Pleasanton and my peeps in Atascosa County, so the fact that you're from over there is even more. So good for you guys. One more time, let me remind everybody, but this is not the land of Oz or something. This is real. I mean, this is
real.
Frank L. Madla, Early College High School. on the campus of Palo Alto College, where we're literally sitting right now. And again, the identical same thing is happening at San Antonio College with their Imelda Davis Early College High School. And then your son, and we'll give him a shout out, by the way. He's in 8th grade at Garcia Early College Intermediate on right down the street here on Zarzamora. So it is possible for your middle schooler or your high schooler, you too, can be just like Starla.
6 through 8.
Yeah, so great to see both of you. Congratulations. All right, one more time, New Frontiers Public Schools.org for enrollment information or for more about what we talked about today. This has been another episode of Pickup Lines presented by Gamez Law Firm and Integrity Roofing and Siding. This will be tough to top. This is pretty good. We'll be back very soon with another episode right here. Have a great day, and thanks again to both of you. Very good. All right, bye for now.